Sir, I am Rahul Baddi from 8th SEM Architecture. Now I am going to explain you about my Urban Insight project. So first sheet is about the proposed land use. So we know that site is in the Gauthan area. So we can see there are many different types of users can be find. We have government buildings here, and commercial shops are there here, and residential blocks are also there here, and the floating population is also increasing by day. So considering these factors for the future growth, for the development of this site, we focused in the 10 year span of 10 year span. So what we focused in the what actually site is needed to propose the policies. So main focus was to maintain the character of the site. So we came up with the policies. We brought 24 policies to develop the site. These 24 policies were elaborately explained in the later sheets. Like we have basic amenities, road connectivity, services, and yes, sir. Those will be explained in these later sheets. So we will come to the second sheet. Here we have explained about the proposed amenities. Amenities has this site is big, so we have to look for the users who are going to use the provided amenities. So we by seeing the occupational type of users, we have uh, official users here and commercial users here. So both in both the both are the different zones, and both have the demand of different type of floating population. And also one more category of user is the religious user. We have two types of religion are found here, Muslim and Hindu. So considering these also, we have to provide some amenities. So we have pointed down some amenities here. Amenities are like a parking zone for both floating and permanent population. Public toilets are provided in the both these zones, and educational buildings are provided. Park and other green spaces, medical facilities, public building like community hall, and stadium, assembly building, and parks were provided in the amenities. And the next sheet we will go to the services. As the site is big, so demand of service will be increasing in the future. So we have been provided some basic services like rainwater harvesting and solar panels, and we increased the water increased the water tanks, because for now there are two water tanks in the site, which will provide 5 lakhs of gallon, which is sufficient for now. But we see the future growth. We want more water because the population will be increasing. So we need 9.98 lakhs of gallon for the future. So we want two more water tanks to sufficiently provide the water To explain in the brief, I took one plot as an example by giving the typical section of building. Here we have provided one rainwater harvesting pit. The plot which do not have the well, this facility will be provided, and every building, every top of the building there will be a solar panel provided. Main purpose of providing solar panel is to provide the uninterrupted electricity in the overall area, and also solar panel is provided for street lights were provided by the solar panels, and main services is STP, sewage treatment plant. Why we need a sewage treatment plant here is we have many hotels here near the central bus stand, and we have more number of residential blocks here. So more amount of uh, food waste will be produced, and water also been used. So we will place a sewage treatment plant to treat the waste food and also reuse the wastewater. By doing this, we will help in the recharging underground water level. We will come to the next sheet. Next sheet is about the road networking. Before I go into the design base, I want to tell you about how I came into the conclusion of road designing. Uh, to study the present condition of the road, I chosen some main roads and sites where I can be explaining the present condition. Uh, in the first image, we can see there is a not have proper footpath facilities here, and lack of drainage facilities, and no proper roads were provided. And second, in the second image, we can see there is not have the cycle track provided, and the drainage is opened, not closed, and not have proper parking facility for the auto rickshaws. In the third image, we can see the footpath area is been used by the parking, and people are made to the walk from the road. It is dangerous for the peoples, and it will create more uh, traffic and crowd in the road. In this fourth image, we can see the vehicles were parked, and also the food stalls were also placed in the footpaths. So even here people are made to walk in the road. It will again make the road crowded. In the commercial street, the vendors are placed their goods to sell in the footpath. So even here the people are walking in the road. The roads were more congested, and also the electrical wires are placed openly. uh, in the rainy season, the it will cause uninterrupted interrupted electricity, and also it can be dangerous for the human life. Same condition is there in the 6. More traffic and footpath were not used properly. And in this image, main problem is because of the parking problem, they are cutting the trees, which is uh, tree green spaces are reducing in the site. So these are these red points which are there in this image. So I have categorized the roads in the like different colors of gray, shades of gray, 9 meter and below 9 meter, 12 meter road, 15 meter road, 18 meter road, and 9 meter two-way road, two side 9 meter road. And the first road which I am going to explain is Sangoli Rayana road, which is here. This patch I will be designing. So I took this one patch which has the bus shelter here. In the plan we can see I have mainly focused to uh, give the street furniture as a tree. Even the road is given the name as a Gulmore Street. Why I have given the Gulmore Street is now when we see this road, most active road, many people will use this road from in the from this area, also from even the city. All the people were used it to connect to one place to another place. So we wanted to give the street furniture and shading devices, and also to we have provided street furniture like chairs, but to provide a shading device, Gulmore tree is best used as a mm, shading device here, and automatically it is also giving the ornamental value. uh, I want nature to be a main element of the street, and it will give new identity to street, and it will be user friendly also. And uh, why I have given Gulmore tree only here means it is most commonly found in Belagavi, and evergreen tree mainly grown for shade, so naturally it is a shading device for me here. And ornamental values are there. Petals are spread of spread throughout the street. In this image we can see as a red carpet. It so this is all about this road, and I have provided solar panels in the top of the bus shelter, and also used by the street lights. The area of this site is a plan 9 meter road, and I have given a 5 meter of footpaths, where 2.5 meter is given for the uh, bus shelter and 2.5 used for the walkway. And this is the section. Here we can see the Wilmore tree furniture, and footpath walkable distance is provided, and I have provided the drainage system on the both the side. To why I have provided here means I want rainwater to drain easily from the gutter. We will go to the next road, where this is the 6 meter road, where I have given 1.5 meter footpath on the both the side. So totally it will become the 9 meter. Main focus of this road is bamboo is provided on the corner of the street footpath. So I have given this name street has a name bamboo street. Why I have given the name is Belgavi is known for the growing the bamboos. So when we can grow bamboos here, it can be generate economy for the uh, government, and also it will give the identity to the street. So when we go to the 12-meter wide road, I have provided 1.5 on the both the side. So totally it will become the 50-meter wide road. Same is here. I have provided both the side gutters, and in the center there is a manhole, and all the services were provided underground, which are controlled by the sensor. And here I have provided a separate lane for the bicycles, because many students will use this road. So to provide the convenience for the school students, the bicycle lane is being provided. And this is the last road, the Khade Bazar road. This is the commercial street. So uh, uh, it is the 12-meter wide road with 3-meter footpath on the both side. So here I have provided uh, same drainage system, and main focus of this street is the furniture which I have provided here. This furniture, uh, this furniture is a multifunctional, because this is a commercial street. Many people come by walk. They can use it for some rest, and some small hawkers can use it for selling their goods, placed in such place where no one can be get disturbed. And when we see in the site, many people will park their bikes on the footpath. So to avoid that parking problem, I have given railings here, stoppers, so that people can't bring their bicycles inside. So even this part is been can be used for the footpath. Now I will explain you my major design. My major design is redevelopment of district central library, which is placed here. Why I have decided to do redevelopment project as my major design. It is not a sudden decision, but it is a study and observation done while site survey. I have took some images. So there are three images which are related to this library. First image says that surrounding of library complex is used by the pedestrian, also by vehicular parking, and some temporary food stalls are being there. Second image shows the present library, and third image says there are not provided street furnitures on the uh, roadside. Because of this problem, Library is almost hidden and lose its importance and function. What is important of library with respect to site and district level? So this library is surrounded by the many educational center, and here we can see the library has central bus stand with walkable distances, so helpful for the student who is preparing for the competitive exams. Third map shows library is surrounded by the official building, so it will help. It will be helpful for official peoples. Fourth image says library is surrounded by residential zone, so it will be helpful for local children and interested ones. So my users will be official people, nearby children and interested peoples, students from the nearby colleges and schools, and also the people who are interested in the art and architecture. So my design focus will be on the developing of a road beside the selected site here, and proper spaces for parking, space for the food stalls, street furniture, and dustbin to keep the street clean. Proper rainwater drain system in the road, footpath walkways for the pedestrians. To solve the problem, I had to provide here multi-level parking, so that people to avoid this road as a parking. I have provided a multi-level parking. Ground floor will be for the notary shops and food stalls. And here I will provide on policy which says no parking zone and street design, street furnitures. By doing this, notary people will get the space for shops and etc. And also here in this street the crowd will reduce. So when we see the library building, the total site area of the library is 2,429 square meter. I have increased it, and uh, this is the wind and sun direction, and main challenge of the library was on the both the side there is a heavy vehicular noise and people noise. I have provided one lower ground floor, which is given for the competitive exam and preparing, and ground floor is for the official people, and first floor is for the student and local children, and second floor is for the artist, architects and students, and terrace I have provided as a terrace garden, where people can sit and read, and I have provided one ramp, which I'll show here. Here you can see there is one ramp, so that physically challenged people can also use that. This is a place for meet, place for learn, place for read, active learning center, visibility and connectivity. This is the roof plan. So here, this is the main entrance and exit. Beside only I have provided security cabin. This is my parking space. So even lower ground floor has its own parking, but the entrance is not provided from the lower ground floor. only entrance is provided from this ground floor. This is the terrace. In the terrace, I have provided solar panels so that the building can generate its own electricity, and it have the water storage system and rainwater harvesting system, lift machine room, and also etc. On the both the side, it has a 9-meter wide road. So I have designed this frontage also, that will coming in the next sheets. This is my section which is took by this direction A by A. This is a section from A not A. This here you can see it. So this is the lower ground floor. This is the ground floor. So this is the entrance security cabin. I have provided on flagpole here. So I have to. So even the physical challenged people should come here. So I have provided one ramp. When the people gets inside, check inside and check in and check out are provided here. And here there is one digital map of overall building. People can know the where they are standing and where they have to go. And for the for the people who can climb the steps, they can easily climb the steps from here. But physically challenged people can use this ramp for going up and down. So every space is designed according to the function. This is the lower ground floor, which this is for the preparing study for competitive exam. So this entry is only for the staff purpose who is taking the storage of books inside the library. Normally people will come from these ramps or steps. When they come to the down, they will first come to the digital mapping where they will know which room they have to go. So in front they have the reception, and here there is a copy machine, and here there is a waiting room for the administrative officer, and here there is a um, food counter for the staff only, where they can have their lunch. And here there is one storage. Even the kitchen store can be stored here. This is the racks where the books are stored, and the interested person can take the book and read here itself, or else he can take to the reading room. He can read there also. For ladies and gents, there are two different toilets provided. Avoided the direct view to the toilet. Between both the toilet there is a maintenance room where all the service related equipments were kept. This is the digital room, and here there is a lecture hall. Lecture hall is provided so that the when there is a competitive preparation in special classes were taken, those can be held here. And for the staff purpose, there is a toilet provided here. And this is a staff working area. And this is also a working area, and this is the book. When the new book will arrive for the library, those can be stored here. This is the another section which is cutted from this direction. Here we can see how the physically challenged people are going up and down. These are the racks. These are the studying room. This is the ground floor. This is that ramp when the people gets inside, check in, check out, and book copying machine. This is the waiting area, and there they can read the papers. This is also a waiting area where they are waiting for the administrative officer. This is a kitchen only for the staff purpose. Staff purpose can have the lunch here. This is a common bookshelf. This is for only for lawyers or official books are provided here. When people get entry, they will get out from here, or else they can even go from this side. Check in and check out is took care of here. So this is the semi-open reading room. This is the closed reading room. This is the conference room, and here there is a working room for the staff purpose. Toilets. These toilets are only for staff. Working area. This is the first floor. Person gets up, he will first see the digital mapping, and this first floor is only for the children and nearby interested students. So here there is a computer room. Here there is a AV room where children can see and learn, and here there is a playing room plus a studying reading room. Where children can play and learn here. Here there is a sitting place and bookshelf and silent reading space is provided here. And the person who is physically challenged, for them there is a special room provided here. They can directly get inside by censored door, and there are not any chairs. They in the wheelchair only they can sit and read their selected book. This is the elevation. I wanted to give the classical look, so I have provided poles here so that when we see the block, we will come to know the richness and importance of the building. Second floor. This is provided only for the artist and architect. So it also has the bookshelf, silent reading space, and here there is a semi-open space where artist can draw their art. Here there is a architectural studio where the student who has work, so in home he is not able to work his home in the home, he can come to the library and he can work here. And we have provided a computer room here, and this is also a studio kind of room. This is a view of the library. This is the elevation. This is the terrace plan. This is the sitting place where people can sit and read. I have provided green spaces here so that the terrace can also be used. Even terrace has the toilets. It has the lift machine room, electrical room, and water treatment is provided. This is this is the outside the road. This is the outside the road where I have provided the furnitures where people can sit for a while, or they can. These dustbins are provided. Proper use of the road used only for library and official buildings. Reduced the park. There is not have much parking space for the vehicles. These are some views. So this is my minor design. I am designing a temporary or a modular design for the vendors. So for study the existing situation, I have chosen some major zones here. So first image says about the existing situation of vendors. This image is took in the Darbar Galli today. Here we can see there is not a proper space for the vendors. They are sitting on the footpath. So next image is took in the Darbar Galli, Kotwal Galli today. Same condition is seen here. This is the Kotwal Galli where people are used their own equipment as a sitting for street furniture. And yes, and this is the image we took in the Shaniwar Kota vegetable market. So the vegetable vendor don't have this enough space for the interact with the customer. This is the Kati West Road. Because the vendor is set in the footpath, there is a lack of walking space in the road. Uh, I did the study of life cycle of vegetable vendors, observed and emphasized to understand the main points in his journey of selling vegetable needs, pointed out their needs and insight given by them in the mind. They came up with the creative idea and to cater their needs. So user, so they are the vendor whose market is at defined but different place daily. We can find such vendor all around the site where market is set on any one day of this week. They come nearby village to the site morning from morning 8 o'clock to till night 9 o'clock. So what actually the vendor need is a shelter to protect them from the harsh sun and rays, and also from rain. They they need a comfortable sitting space and a platform to protect their vegetable from dust and rainwater, or sometimes drainage water. These are some sketches. Aim of the project to enhance the holistic experience of vegetable vendor by addressing their needs for shelter, seating and display of vegetable, keeping in mind the effective vendor and customer interaction. This is the design which I have provided. This is the shelter to protect from the harsh sun and rain. Between two plates there will be one gutter to drain out the water. Display vegetable and protect from dust from by providing height. This will be act as a cabinets to keep their vegetables and other fruits. And I have provided on platform to protect the vegetable from the rainwater and rainwater. This is the plan. This is a 1.8 meter by 2 meter. This is a top view of the this is a modular design. Both it can be both side open if the site has both side activity. It can also one side openable, and when the vendor is closing down, he can close, but if any vegetable were remaining, they can store in this spot itself. This is a section where we can see there is a both side openable and one side openable. It do not disturb the traffic of the road, and even the customers can purchase vegetables from the footpath itself. They don't need to come to the road. This is a view in the this is a 3D view where we can see the how actually it is working. The customer is interacting with the uh, vegetable vendor. No pedestrian is walking in the road. And, and these are the views. And this is my minor design. Thank you.